Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 12 of the Raid series. In the previous episode, we went into reserve. We got some massive W's, actually. Massive W's. And a Bitcoin. Wasn't expecting that one. So yeah, huge dubs. In this one, I really want to try and get us closer to level 15. Questing is really going to be the best way for that. So we need to find stuff like morphines or an Iskra or something like that. So let's try and get into it. So without further ado, let's crack straight into it. Alright, so starting off, we are kind of chock-a-block. We've looted a lot. We've had a lot of big success. What really would make a big difference here is if we could... This one here would be big, getting that Iskra, because then we could go into woods. We should have set the dailies, by the way. 11 PMCs, that's a lot for a day. Smuggler's boat. Ooh, okay. IFAC, AI2s. And then we get 2 morphine. Scav boss will give us IFACs, AI2s and med supply crates. Interchange. Scav boss minions too. Interchange is probably good for this, or reserve. Ooh, interesting. I don't know what the queue time will be for a reserve scav run, but we could do reserve night. We are so full though. So I don't really want to jump straight into a scav run. Could scav. Okay. So if I was to just quickly do this, just to give us space, we'll scav into a customs raid real quick and work out from there if we can get some of these. So not custom, sorry, a factory raid. Quick cheeky factory, and then work out if we get any of those items, Iskras, and meds, and then go from there. Right. So underneath. Best thing we could do here is try and loot the med crates and tech crates. See if we can find something we need there. Just heard some shooting down towards the office area. Relays are always welcome. I think we actually might have a stash upgrade, or like a hideout upgrade or 2 ready. Has been looted, but we'll take it. Fortunately, no more meds there. There are some meds that we can get over here. And also, jackets in here are really worth looting as well. You should not neglect these jackets. Boom, 203 is a quest key. Okay, so stuff we don't really need. Blue tape's selling for a lot on flea right now. Unfortunately, I don't really know when we get access to the flea for most of the barter trade items. I thought keys were 15, by the way. Apparently, it's 25. So most of these items we could just vendor, really. Oh, dead body in here. Nice. Oh, we need USEC tanks. That's good. That's good for us. Take some hearing protection. Realistically, if we wanted to, we could take the armor. It would give us actually a little bit more money. Really want to try and hoover this up as much as possible. don't know if that's a play creeping up on us or not. Alright, Tagilla's over there and he's not happy. We don't want to get too close to Tagilla. It's not likely we're going to make lots of money out of this, but I'm just thinking in my head, if we can push, making a couple 100K today, we're probably better off getting a scav junk box and having a second junk box. Now, I don't recommend killing Tagilla, but if we were to kill Tagilla, it sounds like he has the 60 round mags. Not really something I want to do though. We needed more nails. I'm really hoovering the shit out of this map. There was a fair few dead bodies. I had to leave them though because of Tagilla was heading that way. Another player. The goggles, they do nothing. Alright, that's probably enough. We've really capitalized on that. We could probably keep most of the items that we need at least, and then probably just straight vendor the rest. Didn't get anything actually specifically needed, which sucks. Because it would have been nice to get any of the meta items, because those 2 morphine would be nice. I think Interchange can be our best bet though. If we want to... Yeah. Okay, so of the items, we're looking at the ones that's saying that we need. We need that. I think it's worth taking the hot rod. So that's going to be good to vendor. That's going to be good to vendor. And I think that's fully... No, it's not fully repaired. These are what we need. Blue tape's worth a fair bit. And 203 kit we don't have yet. I think I'm just going to be lazy here. This is not the way I recommend doing it. Actually, these items here, we can sell to Ragman for money spent on Ragman. It's probably food and drink can go to Jaeger as well, and meds. If there's any spots left in there. All right, and then just for the rest of this, I'll just do this. This is not the way you should do it, but just so we're not spending too long. For money spent on Jaeger, we'll just go and sell everything inside that rig to Jaeger, and then we'll sell the clothing to Ragman to get money spent on Ragman. Went all over the shop there, but it was pretty much a loop. Now, there is a lot of jackets on factory that people don't touch. I have found 2 marked keys this wipe on factory in the jackets. Also, like, you don't have to turn the volume on. If you like are watching a movie or something, you could be scav running factory like that, and works pretty well. So what I mean is I'm going to go here, and then every one of these items will help add towards money spent on Jaeger. And then we'll go to Ragman and then just do the same here. Bit of money spent on Ragman. Now, need 2.5 million for the stash upgrade. We are sitting at 2.4, but we have a Bitcoin. If we're willing to sell the Bitcoin, which is 700K, we still need a WD-40, a hand drill, and a pack of nails. We could get that in one raid. do we go interchange and try and do it? So does that all fit? No. So it's a mess. Oh, actually, I want to sell both of these. So these guns, I don't think we can Jaeger in either of them. There. Then this one needs to go there. So we could go interchange, try and do the hand drill, WD-40 and all that out the back of interchange. I think that's what I want to do here. And then if we get the upgrade, a lot of the space goes and we can do the upgrade. I think that's the play. Need 2 CPU fans for that upgrade. TNTs are found in duffel bags and grenade boxes, largely. What are we missing from this? Multivitamins. All right, let's try to do an interchange raid. A little bit of money for the car can't hurt. Just looking at my fence rep, so 0.5 for fence. You want to take this car extracts every chance you get. That will make a big difference on that. Let's go. All right, Interchange has been a spicy map of late, but we're gonna capitalize on it big time. We're gonna try to avoid the med camps unless we spawn right on one. Okay, so there's a med camp behind me, but we're not gonna go to that. We are going to go for the back of the mall. So I'm not even gonna go in the front door. I'm gonna go underneath and then come up from the back. We should have Emicon extract, which we do. Priority being the hand drill and the WD-40. If we get those two, one reserve raid, we finish this stash upgrade. The lever actions are in full force. Okay, so first step is to get underneath. There will be a lot of players that will spawn and try and run up this ramp. We're going to go left and then... Is that a player? That's a scav. So we're going to go left and through here. Because we want to go along the back of the mall. Player. To kill a farmer. We could go up there and straight ahead, but we're going to go down and then back up. Now, a thing that I struggle with in this game, that you guys shouldn't, is if you actually don't run as much, you'll survive a lot more. So when you're running like this, people hear you from further away and you don't hear them. Because obviously you're hearing your own footsteps more. So just walking in general, you'll hear people running towards you way more often. And you, even if you're like here, you just stop. And then you can just wait for them to come up and then you just shoot them kind of thing. Like it's... It's insane. Like use your sprint or your run to cover gaps. So like running across that open bit right there, probably better to run across it, you know? Whereas like... Right now, I should just be walking because I could hear someone coming up around the back if they're sprinting. This could be above. The audio in this game is fucking... It's definitely above. the duo. I just loot this duffel bag and wait. Horses can be nice, so we can get duffel bag. Sorry, get docs cases. We have Emicon extract. We need to get a hand drill. Could be a hand drill here. Nice. Straight up. Got the hand drill. So many goddamn corrugated hoses. I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to head back towards Emicon now. Okay, so I don't know if I've explained it much, but looting and then dropping something, it doesn't really work that much with like basic barter items. This is that duo. It doesn't work that much with barter items, but like with guns and stuff, it'll really give you a lot of XP and charisma skill leveling. I'm going to try and get a little bit of distance from these guys. There's a fair bit going on back there. It's like there's another hand drill there. Like, this is why I came here for the hand drill. WD-40 and... So they looted all this coming through. Unfortunately. There's a fair bit we can loot in here. Including CPU fans we can go for, which is in this room here. There's someone else here. Interchange is so spicy at the moment. There's so many people in general just running it. This is why I recommend like picking one map, getting really good at it really will make life a lot better for you. So learning Interchange, learning all the spots, and then becoming like a master of Interchange will be a lot more beneficial to you than like, I'll do one raid of Interchange, I'll do one raid of Shoreline. I know that like, this is like when you're very first at the game. Like not specifically, like after you've been playing for a while, yeah, definitely explore all the maps. But early on it will help a lot if you just pick one map and try and really focus it. I can't remember if I needed 2 or 3 CPU fans. So we'll try and get the 3 just in case. Now we need 3 graphics cards as well. Flash drives are nice to find. Need 5 of them early. It was nails that we needed, wasn't it? Nails WD-40, not screws WD-40. There's the WD-40. I think... Don't think it needs to be found in raid. That's the nails. Alright, now we try and get out. So it should be Emicon extract. Still early enough, the player scav shouldn't be spawning. So our main threat is people that are going to be at this camper to our bottom right. And people that are trying to do early extracts. Okay, we are just announced ourselves to the world. We're holding V to vault over that. I'm going to try and get into a ditch on the right hand side. So that lag spike right there is where our first player scout spawning in. I'm going to cut across here. And I'm going to walk in this ditch for a little bit. Alt T to check mag. Low ground is very strong. This is the most camped extract. And second most camped extract in the game here. So just be wary that people like to hide here all the time. They'll sit inside here, inside the tents, on the cars, in the hills, along the wall. Ready for anything. What achievement is that? Is that like 100 survives or something? I don't know. It's like maybe 100 survives. No, it can't be 100 survives. 10 survives? No, it can't be 10 survives. 10 survives in a row without dying? Could be that one. Alright, so I think I just got everything needed for the stash upgrade. Which is huge. Actually huge. Right, so... I don't know, for now I'll just do that. There's that one, and that one, and that one. Wait. That one. Wait, am I missing something? Money. Do we not have 2.5 mil? 12k short. Alright. Pause. I can't math. Still need 19k. Alright, stash upgrade. Huge. Huge. Now, we are broke. And... I think we just need those two. And we could do vents upgrade as well. Which is another good one. Okay. So, everything with stars first. We're gonna have to go through and check everything. see where we're at, but I guess we are. The greenback. All right, so the question is like, do we get another junk box or not? How far are we? Oh no, we need therapist level 2 before we can get a a docs case. Still need those painkillers. 204. 204 is done by. Sorry, 206 is done by butter. We don't have. That stash upgrade though is like an absolute W. So FMJ is not the best ammo, but I think we'll take that. Good question. What to do next? It really should be trying to get quests done. Do we have the 303 key? I think we do now. Okay, so I think we go 303 cabin. And we try and get the customs quest done. So we've got Golden Zibbo or Golden Swag and Belka and Strelka. We can do both at the same time. It's a green flare. Did they give us a green? I just didn't know about it. There. Okay, so we'll go into dorms, pick up the item there, and then leave. And we also got the green flare extract we can take. If 206 is open, we can go in there for that quest. We don't have the Wi-Fi cans for provide viewership. Bad reps evidence is not. This is the bunkhouse here, but you don't need the key to get the actual item. So what we should do is actually highlight these. So we've got bad rep evidence, Golden Swag, Belka, Strelka, Operation Aquarius. If Rishala's up, we can get morphine as well. Okay, this is good. This is good. I'm hyped. We just got a massive W. Okay. Getting all 3 items in the one raid. Blessed. Why does it want to insure it twice? Don't want to die because we've only got 12,000 rubles.
Today we're talking about cheeky soap. Cheeky soap. Now look at all the colours: green, red, blue, and brown. Are you a dirty sinner? Well, wash away your sins with the touch of Pope Francis. Saint-like. Do you have smelly genitalia? Well, say goodbye to a smelly ass with touch grass. You want to smell like America? Well, we've got Absolute Cinnamon! With its moisturizing formula. All natural ingredients. Now look, soap tray. Now I don't really care about that, but this one is absolutely amazing. You put your soap inside the fucking thing, like this. Very simple design. Pull the string, lather it up, and scrub away. Exfoliate. Last but not least, just soap. Tastes like just soap. It's like a chemical burning in my mouth, but all the right kind of chemicals. Alright guys, go to usecheeky.com. Everything must go. Use code BESTDEALIES for 10% off.
Let's lock in. Big customs raid. Shitty spawn. Okay, so we have to go to dorms and then back to just over here. Fog is set in hard. I'm going to go around the back here. Dorms and then back to here. This is not fun. It is really raining.
Кепка, ёбаный! Куда он запропал?
Check to make sure it's not a scav. Sorry, a player. We don't have a lot of ammo. Right, so it's going to be a pretty rough raid. There's not really much we could do about it. We have to go all the way to dorms, go into 303, and then once we're back, go into 303, we're going to come back to where we are now on the other side of here to place down the item that we pick up. So kind of want to eat this. We are moving through the low ground. There's a player spawn that comes down here and then they come up usually and go straight to dorms. This is where the risk is, right here. So this is called Hill 1. I'm not the best on callouts, but I'm slowly learning them as I play more squad play. This is Hill 1 in front of me. Just got shot by a player. More than one though. Swear I heard someone to my left. Stuck in a fucking bush. So always head on a swivel. Try not to stand still for too long, ever. You'll get your head blown off. It's called hard targeting. I think that plane might have been solo. And maybe I was hearing something on my left, but it was actually the right. Headphones are on the right way? Yep. He's died in a really awkward spot for me to loot. I'm just going to take his gun for now. I heard something on top of this hill. Try and get a little bit of distance. I don't like playing the RNG game. Scav. We know there's someone at dorms. We know there's someone at dorms, so we need to try and sneak up on dorms, get into 3rd floor. Is there someone up on that hill? Keeping a low profile so I can see underneath the trees. It's a scav. I hear someone in the bushes. There's someone at the marked room at the end. Yep. So I just want to do my quest. Why can't we be friends? Warning, right or left-handed shooter. To prevent injury, make sure before firing the ejection port covers installed on the same side of stock as your cheek press, and that correct right or left hand bolt is being used. Yeah. It's pretty painful shooting this gun left-handed. Hello? That's a player over there. Stuck in the bush with you. Stuck in the middle with you. Alright, so trying to get distance from those players. Remember what I said about taking the path least taken? So this path is generally taking less players, going closer to the road than over the hill. Saving up a little bit of stamina here. I'm going to try and run across the road into the low ground. There's a hole down here. And then once I get across there, take the land bridge across back to the other side. So most planes will run over the hill and then along that bit over there. So There are points of exposure, but realistically, it's a lot harder for someone to get range and snipe on you and shoot on you when you're taking these kind of paths. Whereas a lot of people just go the very predictable, all right, follow the edge of the map. This is the riskiest spot. But thankfully, it's a very undulating terrain, so it's up and down a lot. So even if someone's trying to shoot you from range, you're not just running on a flat surface. Like you're going up and down heaps. You got bushes in between you, so you lose the line of sight a little bit. There is a little bit of cover. Like trees and stuff that you can get a little bit of cover behind. Because if you're just running along the bridge, you're on a flat surface. You got the cars in between you, of course. The fog's kind of worked to our advantage on this bit. You can still see across, but it does make it harder. And I don't normally try and run out of stamina when I'm trying to play seriously, but just getting inside this wall was a big safety net. Let's just hope we've got the right cabin key, and then we should be able to place this down. There's 2 types of cabin keys. You get one from the quest, from accepting the quest. And then there's another one you can just find in raid. And it goes to like a little trailer cabin just in front of me. Now, like, it's up to you how you play this game, but if you see someone walk into here, the only reason they come in here is to place down this item. If you can be patient enough to wait 30 seconds and kill them when they leave, you're going to make their day a lot better. You kill someone while they're still placing it down, you're an arsehole. I'm just going to put it right there and then. It's a dick move. Particularly seeing that most people that are doing this are going to be, particularly later in the wipe, are new to the game. And you are just ruining their day for the sake of ruining their day. Now, if you like to be that kind of person, you could be that person. I'm not gonna judge too harshly. But yeah, they're not going in there to hang out and do looting and stuff. They're there to place down an item. +1 negative Steam review. But just thinking, goddamn, this game can look good sometimes. Alright, so from here, we're going to go and pick up bad rep evidence and then to take the green flare extract. That's what I have left. I'm going to take the fastest path. If we die, we die. We've already got a quest done. So I am happy. Player scouts will be starting to spawn in. Something to also consider. So when you spawn into a raid, like let's use customs as an example. Generally speaking, it's 13 to 15 players, I believe, that can spawn into a customs raid. I would say those 13 to 15 players get cut in half in the first 5 to 10 minutes. So if you want to survive more, spend the first 5 or 10 minutes just kind of staying in areas that don't really have a threat. Alright, so don't just rush straight to dorms. Don't just rush straight to stronghold. And if you do that, you already got half the amount of people to worry about. Someone's been up there. They could still be up there. Okay, so this is bad rep evidence task. You do not need the bunkhouse key anymore. You can just grab it through the window. Find that to the 0 key. That could not be it. had to be a player scav. What the fuck was he doing just standing there? It's weird. Okay, Rochellas and his boys are there. If we can kill them, they've got morphine. Hello? Hello there. Okay, so this guy is obviously not responding to us. As long as he doesn't headshot us, we should be able to kill him. I'm just gonna run for it and try and be missed.
Гниды.
Just trying to keep moving. I think one of them just ran upstairs on me. And insta-killed me. Are you serious? The AI just insta-killed me. Oh my god, head eyes. Well, good lesson to learn. Good lesson to learn. These things happen. I should have ADS there, by the way. Hip firing was a bad idea. Well, I was running low on ammo anyway. But yeah, I was doing everything right up until that last bit. That last bit, when the AI is above you, it just has this thing where it will just insta head eyes when they're above you, or when you're below. Or when they're below you. It's like if only your head is exposed, they will head eyes you. Or if they're above you, they shoot down at you. They always head eyes. I don't know what causes it, but it's painful. It's painful. Okay, so we killed two of the guards there outside, and then there was Rochellas. It was that guard left, and there was already one dead. He was the last guard. I was trying to kill him, get the morphine so we could get out. We don't have any money, but that's okay. It will heal over time. We get to hand in Golden Zibbo though. We get to hand in Golden Zero. So Parthik, we spawned in at Trailer Park, went all the way across to dorms, used the low ground to get back. We tried to avoid getting in all those combats, but we still seemed to get it swarmed by about 15 players. Got back to Trailer Park, placed down the Golden Zibbo, went back to pick up bad rep evidence, and I was going to go on the way out to pick up some morphine on the way out. Player up in the high ground shooting down at us. Died to the last of the boss scavs. So I think it was a good raid though. Overall, good teaching points. I just got to make sure. I'll just chuck some stuff on real quick. Even if we're not going to use it, just to make sure we go through all these insurances and stuff. Do we not lose anything? Right. Don't want to lose any of this stuff. Oh, it's out of time as well. We should really be making sure we stay on top of this stuff. All right. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Hopefully you guys liked it. Like and comment for the YouTube algorithm. I'm really enjoying this playthrough. Unfortunately, there was my first death in 11 raids. And it was to AI and different players. So yeah, it's nice fun to lock in. Anyway, that's it, guys. Lastly, I'll see you next time.